400 million miles from Earth. A moon the size of Rhode Island is rotting from the inside out. Nearly half of Hyperion's volume is empty space, hollowed out the way termites eat a fallen log, until only a crumbling shell of bark is left standing. Hyperion orbits Saturn, discovered in 1848 by father and son astronomers William and George Bond working from a rooftop observatory in Massachusetts. At just 255 kilometers across, it's one of the largest oddly shaped moons in the solar system, and for over a century nobody knew what was wrong with it. Then, in September 2005, NASA's Cassini spacecraft flew within 500 kilometers of its surface and sent back images that stunned scientists. Hyperion doesn't look like a moon, it looks like a sponge. Every crater punches clean through into the one beside it, leaving razor-sharp walls and deep black shadows pooling at the bottom, like a beehive carved from ice and rock. On Earth's moon, low gravity lets crater walls slump and soften over millions of years. On Hyperion, the walls never heal. The surface material is so weak and porous that debris doesn't slide. It simply gets thrown clear into space or packed down where it lands, so every wound stays fresh, frozen mid-collapse forever. We post a new one of these every single day, so subscribe if you don't want to miss the next impossible place we cover. That sponge-like structure isn't just a surface feature. Hyperion's density is 0.544 grams per cubic centimeter, roughly half the density of water. That means as much as 40% of the moon's interior is likely hollow, air and vacuum sitting where solid rock should be, held together only by weak gravity, like a snowbank that hasn't finished collapsing. Inside the deepest craters, Cassini spotted something else, dark reddish material pooling at the bottom, believed to be carbon-rich compounds, the same kind of organic tar found smeared across the neighboring moon Iapetus. Here's where it gets stranger. Hyperion doesn't spin the way a normal moon should. Every other major moon in the solar system rotates in lockstep with its orbit, always showing the same face to its planet. Hyperion tumbles. Its elongated, potato-shaped body gets yanked around by the gravity of Saturn and its massive neighbor Titan, and the wobble is so unpredictable that NASA scientists cannot calculate which way Hyperion will be facing more than a few weeks in advance. It's the only body in the solar system known to rotate chaotically, with no fixed axis, no rhythm, no way to predict tomorrow's orientation from today's. Hit the bell so you catch tomorrow's video the moment it lands, because this pattern only gets weirder from here. Some scientists now think Hyperion isn't a whole moon at all, just the leftover skeleton of one. A larger body, they suspect, was shattered by an ancient impact, and Hyperion is the loosely bound wreckage that never fully came back together, a rotting, tumbling fragment of something whole that Saturn destroyed long before humans existed. Comment below and tell us if you'd want to see it up close.